Gamers of today have completed something I thought would be impossible, and that is sweat so much in their own games that they meet their own unfortunate demise. So, in this video we have to talk about just one part of gaming that gamers themselves are ruining, and I will be using examples from some recent games and some older games that I love, but at the end of the day, they met their own unfortunate end. And by the end of this video, you will see exactly how this unfortunate pattern has started and how we can hopefully get back on track. NBA The Run has just released a couple of days ago, and literally a day after the game launches, we got niggas immediately finding exploits to ruin the multiplayer.
Are you serious, my brother?
As well as dudes talking about, this is the best lineup to run to maximize your wins. Like, come on, guys. This is literally an arcade game. Not only did the game just come out, but the game is literally designed for people to just chill out and have fun with. I mean, this is a huge problem in gaming as a whole, to be honest. There's just too much sweating going on. Too many I only use the meta players. I've never thought I'd say this, but maybe we could learn something from the cozy gamers, because my goodness, too many people are playing these games like it'll be a legitimate career path for them. Now, to be fair, there will be games where I will sit all the way up in my chair and try to absolutely dominate my opponent, but that's not my goal the entire time I'm playing these games. Sometimes, just want to kick back and laugh and do dumb shit with the boys while playing the games. But when someone plays a game with their only goal is to sit there using whatever exploit, meta build, or whatever else they can to win every single match they can, there has to be a point where this person may go big brain mode and be like, damn, I'm killing my own game. And that leads me right to my second example. Titanfall 2 is one of my favorite FPS games of all time. But you want to know what really killed this game? Because no matter how much we try to cope and say it was due to releasing between Battlefield and Call of Duty, although that did not help at all, it was the absolute demons that took over matches that laid this game to rest. You see, people tend to forget that if you really love a game, getting new players to play it is vitally important for its longevity. And unfortunately, I believe we are way past the get good era of gaming. Now, someone like me or you watching this video will keep playing the game to try and get better, at least for a little bit, but if the next guy just gets shit on over and over and over again, they'll just get the hell off and go and play something they can have fun with. Especially now with how many games are available to people, which goes back to my first example. We're supposed to play games for fun. Titanfall 2, for me, was always such a great time when I played it regularly because I had a lot of fun. If I try to go back and play it now, I won't lie, that first match might be an awesome, spectacular, triple negative performance of a lifetime. I mean, niggas will have me in fucking hell, man. Then, I'll have to resort to some bullshit-ass Spitfire and stem combo, only to then realize I'm sitting 2 inches in front of my screen with the meanest ass print in my chair. And then you know what, I'm just like, you know what, fuck this. I am getting off of this goddamn game. This is too much. That is just how the cycle will go. And then you end up killing your game. And there's so many examples of this. Gears, I feel like Gears went through this. For me, it was just Siege, Overwatch. A lot of these games, like I said, I go back and play every now and then. The games are still fun, but they have this issue of just everyone is lined up to sit in their fucking chair like they're about to make $1 million off this to play it. And then people have to go and find exploits and bullshit-ass fucking metas and this gun is the best with this attachments. You will never lose a gunfight ass fucking players. It just gets kind of annoying. And with my third and final example, this is honestly going to show how it could just get downright really bad for entire genres of games. This is all, in my opinion, and just my experience. This is all anecdotal evidence, to be honest. Nevertheless, I'm sure anyone watching this video remembers and knows very well how the FPS genre is pretty much what really blew up gaming into like extreme zeitgeist conversations with like Call of Duty and Halo just taking over living rooms and gaming and parties and everything. If you look at that now, a lot of the FPS genre, and I feel like it's due to, well, like I said, the increase of sweating and people just trying their damnness to do all these exploits and meta builds and all this stuff, it's died down a lot. When the games were just meant to be about having fun, they were thriving. And not to mention, obviously, there's the huge component of Call of Duty hasn't innovated in fucking years. Halo is just killing itself and yada, yada, yada. You guys already know the spiel, but I think how people play the games is a very underrated part of why some of these games died. I'm going to throw an example out there that maybe a lot of people are not familiar with, but I really love RTS games. Halo Wars, Supreme Commander 2, Command and Conquer, I played them. I really enjoyed those games. I recently decided to pick up Company of Heroes 3 because I never played it, and I'm a console gamer right now. There's really no RTSs on the fucking PlayStation at all. So I tried it out, and unfortunately, you're just going to get fucking curb stomped anytime you play online. And yes, these guys are, it's a very niche community anyway. These guys are going to be cracked the fuck out of their mind. But it's almost impossible to try to even get into some of these games, because if you're a long-standing player and you just know how to do everything, and then the game also doesn't offer any resources like ranked lobbies or skill-based matchmaking, which, yes, by the way, it's very fucking important because no one wants to get on the game and get fucking shit on by sweats. It just ruins the experience. I'm not going to go into depth of the RTS one because I'm making a separate video for that, but it does really affect an entire genre of games. I really feel like FPS was like the top of the world, and it kind of still is because a lot of big streamers still play it, but it's definitely not where it used to be. Like when Halo 3 and Halo Reach, Modern Warfare to Black Ops 2, all those games that came out in between those times, Battlefield even, those games were really, really part of the zeitgeist. Gears of War, I feel like those were like huge party games. Everyone was like, oh, this is about to be fun. I feel like a lot of the competitive and the sweating and the just getting on the game to do whatever you can to keep your KD high and all this other bullshit instead of just fucking around and having fun really has done extreme damage to gaming as a whole. But yeah, that's all I got for now. I am definitely making a multiple part thing to this. I'm gonna stop yapping for now. I'm going to hop in my Franks and fly on out of here. Hope to see anyone that watched this on part 2 and many other parts, because gamers are, I'm not gonna lie, they fucking up shit. Anyways, peace, y'all.